If you can't get to grips with liquid or gel eyeliner, try this instead. It's softer, more forgiving, and you can use it to map out your shape before committing. So the key here is to use a matte eyeshadow. Brown or black both work, but brown is softer and more flattering for everyone. And a small liner brush like this one is tightly packed with a tapered edge, so it gives you more control and allows you to be really precise. How you coat the brush changes the shape that you get. The tip will give you precision, the sides creates a fine line, and the belly of the brush gives you depth and coverage. Start on the outer corner and tap off any excess eyeshadow. Then you can either turn your brush outwards and pour the colour in, or you can turn it inwards and work backwards. Just go with whatever feels most comfortable for you. Use small strokes close to the root of your eyelashes as you work towards the centre of your lid. Then start turning your brush onto its side to create a thinner line. And then as you get closer towards that inner corner, switch to the tip for even more precision. This will create a tapered line, thicker on the outer corner and gradually finer as we get towards that inner corner. Pro tip, if you are new to this, work your way along your eyelash line with whatever is left on the bristles from when you first laid down the initial colour, so that you map that shape first. Think of it as a soft shadow, so if you make a mistake, you can just blend it out with your finger or a cotton bud. Then once you're happy, go back in, pick up some more product and make sure you tap off the excess and use the right part of the brush for each area. For example, the tip of the brush for the inner corner, the side of the brush for the centre, and the belly of the brush to build depth on that outer corner. Now we're ready to create the wing. Use the very tip of the brush to map out your shape, keeping it lifted. Then place the tip of the brush on the outer edge of your wing and pour the colour backwards down towards the lash line. And as you can see, in one fluid motion, we've created that beautiful soft V shape. And this is why it's so much easier than a liquid or gel, but if it's not perfect, it's really easy to fix. You could just go in with a small brush and a touch of concealer to sharpen the edge, but with this method you probably won't have to. That's why I really want to educate you about using the right area of the brush. Combined with eyeshadow rather than a liquid and a gel will give you a better result straight away. Now this next step is optional, but it's one of my favourite pro tips for creating the softest gradient. I'm using a small detailer brush with just a tiny amount of foundation or concealer left in the bristles, and I'm gently buffing over the top edge of the eyeshadow eyeliner. So if your eyeliner ever looks a little too dark, too heavy, or you feel you can see a harsh edge, this will instantly soften it. Because we've used eyeshadow instead of liquid or gel, the finish is already much softer and more forgiving, but this just melts that top edge into the skin even more. You don't need to do this every day, especially if you're in a rush, but if you want that really soft, polished, professional finish, just lightly skim over the seam of the shadow. It doesn't need to take more than a couple of seconds. You're not trying to raise the eyeliner, you're just blurring the edge so it fades beautifully into the lid. Now I'm going to move on to the other eye, and I'm just taking my time here so I can really talk you through the little details and pro tips, but once you get the hang of this, it genuinely takes under a minute per eye, and it's often much quicker than using a gel or a liquid liner, because the perfection when you're using a liquid or gel is much more precise. I'm also showing the second eye because I know symmetry can be one of the biggest struggles for people, but this is where using eyeshadow really works in your favour. It's much softer, so any small differences are far less noticeable and much more forgiving, and again, if you do make a mistake, it's really easy to fix. You can blend it out, you can soften it or remove it without disrupting the rest of your makeup, which is much harder to do with a liquid liner. Just so you know, I've linked the brush and the eyeshadow I'm using down in the description box so you can shop them directly from the video, and anything that's marked with an asterisk is just an alternative that I might have recommended. On this wing, I've purposely made it slightly fuzzier because I wanted to show you the cleanup a little bit better on this eye. If, for example, you used a little bit more of the flat edge rather than the tip, you might find that the wing is a bit fuller. So taking the flat small brush dipped into a small amount of your base makeup, whether that's foundation or concealer, and you simply want to run it along that outer edge, and it's going to instantly clean it up for you. And because we have used eyeshadow, it's so much quicker and easier to do than if you were cleaning up a liquid or a gel. And just some reassurance, don't worry about getting both eyes identical. Aim for balance rather than perfection, especially with softer liner like this. If your eyes are slightly different shapes, which most are, you can adjust the angle very slightly on each side so they look even when your eyes are open. So if you've ever struggled with eyeliner, definitely try using eyeshadow instead. It's softer, more forgiving and much easier to control, which makes it perfect for beginners and really flattering on all ages. Once you've finished, just add your mascara and then you'll get that soft shadow behind your lashes, which makes them look fuller and gives a really natural lifted finish. It's such a lovely option for everyday makeup, especially if you don't want anything too harsh. Let me know in the comments, do you prefer a soft liner like this, or are you a sharp liquid wing kind of person? And if winged liner or hooded eyes are something you struggle with, I've got a full tape series that makes it so much easier, so definitely go check that out. Give this a like if you found it helpful, and if you're new here, I'd love you to subscribe. My goal is always to make makeup feel much easier and more achievable, and I share a new tutorial every Sunday, so I'll see you in the next one.